Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talking TVL. I'm your digital host, Breona Winn, and if you don't know what this is our pre-show to the lifestyle show called Tennessee Valley Living right here on WAFF 48. It airs every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. How's everyone doing today? I hope you are doing great on this lovely Thursday. The sun is shining here in Huntsville, Alabama, and we have a great show ahead of us. But before we get into that, let me fill you in on just a couple of things that you have missed in the last couple of days, okay? So we've aired an all-new episode of Sounds of the Valley with Mario Maitland of Maitland Conservatory. That is on tvliving.com. You can go and rewatch that with producer Shanika. An amazing, amazing series. And this one specifically was so cool because if you've seen the series, then you know, or you'll notice that a lot of the backgrounds for the interviews that Shanika does, they look similar because a lot of artists go to Maitland Conservatory to record their music, or it's also doubles as a music class teacher situation as well. So super cool feature, tvliving.com in case you missed it. Also, we introduced the one, the only, Jocelyn Claiborne, who is our new booking and digital producer of Tennessee Valley Living. She's amazing, love her so much. And let me say this is a great time to let you all know, head on over to our Instagram and follow us at Tennessee Valley Living. That's the handle. Both of them have the blue check mark, which means we're verified. And just get ready. She has a lot of fun content up her sleeve, and I'm excited that she is going to share it with you all. So it's going to be super cool. Also, if you don't know already, our very own 2024 Miss Alabama has recently been crowned Miss America. Shout out to her, hand claps, and Peyton got a chance to sit down with her right here in this desk and do like a Zoom interview to talk about her Miss America experience and her big win. So let's take a look at their conversation.
Miss America is Alabama, Abby Stockard!
I want to hear the backstory. You are fairly new to the pageant world. Recap for me the moment you first gained interest and how you quickly made the journey to Miss America.
Yeah, so I did not grow up competing in pageants by any means. I grew up watching Miss America every year in my den with my mom. Always thought she was absolutely incredible, but I just never thought that that would be me. I always thought that in order to win, you had to grow up competing in pageants to be successful. And I was quickly proven wrong when I started getting involved. I decided to join my first preliminary my freshman year at Auburn. And it was really just because I wanted to fill a financial need in my family. Both my parents worked extremely hard. They are divorced. My mom was working 4 jobs at the time, and I wanted to do anything I could to help relieve some of that financial burden. And so I entered completely on a whim. My first one was Miss Auburn University. I signed up literally the week before, had no clue what I was doing. To anyone's surprise, I did not walk away with the title, but I signed up for the next prelim that was in Birmingham the next weekend, ended up winning, and that's how my journey kicked off. From then on, I fell in love with the organization, everything that it stood for. And then this was my 3rd year competing for the title of Miss Alabama when I won, and I guess my 3rd year, and now I'm Miss America.
I love that your journey is a testament that you don't have to have grown up competing since you were a toddler, right, to win a national title. Because I think a lot of people, I think they look at Miss America and think, I could never do that, right? I could never step on that stage. I mean, even now they're watching this interview and they think, she's so beautiful, she's so well-spoken, she's so talented. Do you ever get nervous, or have poise and confidence just always been natural gifts of yours?
Listen, that was me too. I really just didn't think I would win because I looked at these title holders and I was just like, wow, they are beautiful. They're like overly gifted. And I honestly just didn't think I had anything super special about myself. And I'm excited to use this position of influence to be a testament to other young girls who are looking to start competing, because it really doesn't matter if you have any experience or not. This organization values authenticity and staying true to your unique self. That is what I embodied the entire journey competing. And so I've kind of coined the term, I'm staying authentically Abby, and I want to encourage other young women to do so. Everyone has a story, everyone has a different struggle, and you can join this organization knowing that this is a platform that you can share that and you can find your thrive. You don't have to conform to a certain mold to be a part of this organization.
It's crazy. When I was watching, you were the last finalist called in the top 11, only to, of course, then win it all. But in that moment, what was going through your head?
I mean, my goal was to get top 11, and I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, but when I was the last one called and I looked around at some of these incredible girls that had yet to be called, I was like, "Oh man, that's it." Like I didn't get it because I was like, "These people are amazing. It's going to be one of them." So when they called my name, I was just absolutely in shock. And I was like, "All right, here we go. Let's do this thing."
And of course, I think everyone wants to know the racing thoughts and conversations that you're having with the soon-to-be first runner-up as you're standing there holding hands, a reflection on that moment when they called your name.
Miss Texas, Annette was just absolutely incredible. She was so sweet. And it was really weird. Before they called my name, she looked at me and she said, "Abby, you are going to be a phenomenal Miss America." And I was kinda, like, speechless that she had just said that, and I was like, "No, like, you're going to be, like, you're absolutely amazing." And then after that, they called my name, and it was just so weird, like, how did she know? Like, I think she had some type of feeling, but when she said that and then they called my name, I was like, "Oh my god, like, this is happening," and she went and gave me the biggest hug, like, did not wanna let go, and then all the girls in the back just started chanting my name. The confetti was falling from the ceiling. It was just absolutely insane, a moment that I don't think I will ever forget.
I can't imagine how you would. It's certainly the dream of a lifetime. And I love, too, how you touched on, again, just the sweet sisterhood. I think there are some misconceptions about that, but we know that all the delegates are just standout women, and standout women straighten the crowns of the girls alongside them. And so we're so grateful to know that that was your experience. Looking ahead now, the road as Miss America is filled with a lot of glam and fun moments, but it's a job, right, as well. What will a day in the life look like for you, and what are some of your biggest goals on the journey this year?
Well, at the moment, I'm just taking it day by day. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now, but let's just say I am absolutely thrilled. I'm so honored to be representing such an iconic and inspirational organization. I really want to use this opportunity to touch the lives and the hearts of the people across our nation. Something about me is I am a very joyful and compassionate person, and I want to make service the forefront of my reign. I want to show young women the beauty and the intention behind this organization and hopefully boost recruitment through that. I want to show the world that Miss America isn't just a pretty face, she is a force. She doesn't just have that visibility, but she has the credibility as well. So we have some amazing philanthropic partnerships, and so I'm excited to continue maintaining those and fostering growth with those organizations, but also seeking out opportunities for new partnerships along the way. One being the National Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. My best friend has cystic fibrosis. We have been inseparable since I was 9. She was at Miss America on Sunday to watch me be crowned, and I actually had a really exciting call yesterday with the CEO of the National Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and they are going to name me the official national ambassador. And so we have a lot of exciting opportunities coming up where I'm able to amplify my impact with raising awareness and fundraising and advocacy efforts for cystic fibrosis, because a lot of people don't know that there still is not a cure found for this disease. So the fight is not yet over.
Well, Abby, praise God for just the work ethic that you have, the heart that you have, and sweet to know that your best friend is alongside you too. That makes the journey even more sweet. So again, clearly very busy, a lot of things to do. Curious though, on an off day, how do you have fun?
How do I have fun? I love going on long sunset walks. That's like one way that I like to reset. It's a good way to prioritize my mental health. I have a very big sweet tooth, so I love going on little ice cream runs. It was so sweet. The hotel just like somehow knows that, and so when I walked in, they had the entire freezer stocked with some of my favorite ice cream flavors. I love going shopping. I love hanging out with my friends, and I can't wait to go back home for a little bit to play with my dog. Her name's Waffle.
Okay, I know you don't know me that well, and I don't mean to be like creepy, but we would be best friends.
I know he would. I know he would.
What is your go-to makeup product?
Ooh, that's tough. Okay, my go-to makeup product would probably be the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick and lip gloss. Someone once told me that lips without lipstick or lip gloss is like cake without frosting. And so always have to have either lipstick or lip gloss on. That's my favorite makeup product. That is an absolute must.
I think it's interesting to know too that you first started competing at a time when I think pageantry really started taking on more and more stereotypes. And while those of us who have competed within the Miss America organization know what it can do for young women, the perception outside looking in isn't always as positive, right? So how have you kind of pushed past that, and how do you wear this crown with pride, knowing what it truly represents?
I think for me, I just want to be real and relatable and authentic. I truly believe that there is an identity crisis going on in our nation. And unfortunately, because of technology and the almost social media addiction we see today, many people, especially young women, feel as if they have to look like the people they see on TikTok or Instagram or those influencers in order to be considered beautiful. I have fallen in the self comparison trap myself, and I truly believe that it is the thief of joy. And so I want to use that story and be vulnerable with that to other young women that are struggling. I think we as a nation have to stop conforming to what we consider is America's idea of perfect and start embracing our differences, because that is what makes us authentically beautiful. And so that is the message that I'm going to carry, having this platform and getting to speak to young women and engage with them throughout the year.
That is beautifully said. And I want to compliment you specifically because I did want to ask, it of course is such a testament to you and your talent and your work ethic that you have now reached the title of all titles, right? In the world of pageantry, Miss America has forever been an icon. Is there a level of pressure that comes though with being all of that, being Miss America?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, you are now the face of this organization. So there's pressure in a sense that people are now looking at you. People are going to be formulating different opinions about you. But the thing that I'm trying to remember is I won this title by being Abby and by being myself. And thank goodness, because if I wasn't myself, then I'd have a whole year of faking and pretending to do. And so I'm just going to remember that throughout this year. I won by being myself, and I'm not going to let any outside pressures or voices change who I am.
Fast forward to this time next year. What do you hope to have learned about yourself, the world, life, right, having been Miss America?
Well, this organization has taught me many, many different skill sets. One, it's allowed me to build a foundation of confidence and self-esteem in myself, and I only think that's going to grow from here. So I have acquired over $89,000 in scholarship money from this organization, and so I'm going to use that. This time next year, I will currently be in my second year of nursing school at Auburn University. And so I'm excited to use those skill sets to get my BSN, but also pave the way to my Doctor of Nurse Anesthesia practice. This organization has also taught me how to network and market this organization. And I think this year is going to allow me to grow even stronger in that. I've also learned how to build partnerships. Through the title of Miss Alabama alone, I was able to build 6 new lasting partnerships for the organization. And so this year as Miss America and getting to foster those partnerships and look for new ones, I think I'm going to get better for that as well. And I know that all of these skill sets will allow me to be successful beyond the years of just wearing this crown.
Well, Abby, we could not be more proud and just cannot wait to see you shine as you reign across the nation now. We're excited to think that the rest of America now gets to see the amazing stand-up that we had here in our state. So thank you so much, my girl. Keep in touch. If you're in Huntsville, we'll go get ice cream and go for a walk. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, my
Thank
girl.
you.
Thank you again so much. We'll touch base again soon, hopefully.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Thanks.
Wonderful job. Wonderful, wonderful interview. And again, shout out to Miss America 2025. We are rooting for you. We love you, Miss Girl, and we cannot wait to see all of the great things that you have in store. Okay, so that was just a couple of recaps of what you missed the last couple of days. Moving on to what's happening today on Not Talking TV, on TVL, the Lighthouse Theater Company, they are coming in studio to share all of the fun details for their upcoming musical, Beetlejuice, and please watch the show. Why do I say that? Because our girl Peyton may or may not be learning some fun dance moves from some of the cast members. So I think that's going to be a great watch. I think it's going to be a good time, and I hope you do as well. 11 o'clock coming up soon. You'll be able to see that, and also, okay, I have a picture of pets. Why do I have a picture of pets, you may ask? Okay, if you're a pet owner, listen up. We have a local veterinarian, Dr. Eric Brown, coming on to share 5 ways to keep your pets out of the ER. So, I was reading through the list, and one tip that really stuck out to me that I think it honestly might be a little controversial. And that tip you might ask, it said your pet is not a person and does not need table food. Let me tell you something. As a former pet owner myself, dog owner to be exact, I don't know how to feel about that one. I don't know how to feel about that one. On one hand, I understand because I kept reading Dr. Brown's list, and that is the number one common visit that pet owners have to bring their pets to the ER is gastrointestinal issues, so AKA vomiting from table food, right? But you see all these videos on TikTok and just social media of these owners, and they are preparing the most extravagant, the most exquisite, the most chef's kiss food and meals for their dogs. And I'm like, hold on, baby, this dog is eating better than I am. Seriously. So I think, let me just say this. I'm curious to see Dr. Brown's reasoning for not giving your pets table food. And again, that's just one of 5 tips. So make sure that you tune in to see the rest of those. And also, one last guest we have on today, our girl Ellen Liston. She's back here from Dollywood. She's just here to share a couple of fun winter activities that you and your family can do this season at Dollywood. So tune in. Great show ahead of us. But with that being said, we are done back here at Talking TVL. Make sure you watch us on Facebook, on what are we on? Facebook, YouTube, on your Roku, 10 a.m. Talking TVL every Monday through Friday. The show starts at 11 a.m. So you have roughly 43 minutes. Get your coffee, go on a walk your dogs. Meet us back on your couch at 11 a.m. for an all-new episode of Tennessee Valley Living. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, Tennessee Valley Living. We are the accounts with the blue check marks, so you cannot miss us. And for all the interviews and for all the stories that you may want to rewatch and read, tvliving.com is the place for you to go. And with that being said, I'm signing off, people. You all have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.